My dear students, today we will discuss the chapter integration. But mind it, before going to integration, you should have a brief idea on derivative. If you will not clear on chain rules and derivative, if you will not remember all the formulas of derivative, you cannot proceed a little. Okay, so before going integration, I will tell you some derivative related formulas. Then I will tell you about the integration. Today, in my first chapter of integration, I divided integration in three parts. In first part, I will tell the integration of simple algebraic functions. Then on the second part, I will tell you the simple trigonometrical integrations. Then on my third part, I will tell you the simple exponential integral parts. Okay, one by one you will observe and mind it. You should do the problems in your copy. It should be very systematic, so that in future if you will read properly to these chapters, then you can understand the next chapter. Okay, we know d by dx of x cube is equal to what? 3x square. Now what is d of x cube? It is 3x square dx. Mind it, if you will write directly this line, d of x cube means the derivative of x cube is 3x square, and with respect to x will just multiply here. Second, if I will ask you d tan x, what you will write? You have to write derivative of tan x, it is sec square x, into, as the variable is x, so you have to write dx. What is d? E to the power sin t. I am giving third example. D to the power sin t. First differentiate e to the power sin t. It is e to the power sin t into derivative of sin t, that is cos t, into dt. dt should be written. Why? Look at here. d by dx of x cube, 3x square. d of x cube is 3x square into dx. So if I will take this thing directly, then what I am doing? I am taking the derivative here, then multiplying only dx. Now tell me, d tan inverse z square. You know what is the derivative of tan inverse z square? It is simply 1 by 1 plus z square or square, that is z4, into derivative of z square, that is derivative of z square, that is 2z into dz. 1 by 1 plus z4 into derivative of z square, that is what? 2z. And here is the variable z. As the variable is z, you have to write dz. That is 2z upon what? 2z upon 1 plus z fourth into dz. Now lastly I am writing another. What is d of ln sec y? Sec y. First you have to differentiate ln sec y. It is 1 by sec y into derivative of sec y, means sec y tan y, into derivative of this y with respect to, that is dy. Mind it, ln box, ln sec y, the derivative is what? 1 by sec y into derivative sec y is sec y tan y. As it is y is there, so you have to write what? Dy. So it is tan y dy. From this idea, I will proceed. Okay. Here in point number B, I will discuss about the inverse processes. What are the inverse processes? As you know, with its proper condition, sine inverse x is what? X. What you write, you should write that with its condition, that is, it belongs to -1 to 1. Similarly, another inverse process, sine inverse sine x is what? X with its proper condition, mind it. That is -pi/2 to pi/2. Okay, I am not writing that. That is not my aim. And you know, ln e to the power box means x. It is also x because x will come to the front and ln is 1. They are inverse process, logarithmic and exponential. That is, they are inverse process. Also, e to the power ln jitna. Suppose I am writing here x, and you know it is already x. ln e ln, they are inverse process. Okay, sine inverse sine inverse, they are also inverse process. Like this. Who are the inverse processes? What are the inverse processes? Inverse processes are this. Derivative of any, suppose derivative of fx is suppose capital Fx. Then tell me, what is d of small fx? Naturally it is capital Fx into dx. Okay. Now, very important thing is here, they are the inverse process. Integration derivative, inverse process. Integration derivative of anything is that thing. Derivative integration of anything is that thing. But here the only small difference is there will be a c. I will tell it later. Okay. Integration derivative, they are inverse process. Derivative, integration derivative of fx is what? It is integration fx dx. Now they will cancel, it becomes integration derivative, they cancel. It becomes fx is equal to integration of fx dx. So I am writing it again. Integration fx dx is equal to small fx. Now look at here. Derivative of small fx, directly come to this line. Derivative of small fx is capital Fx. Integration of capital Fx is small fx. Here is the difference. If you will write the integration, you have to write its subscript. That is, if it is variable x, then you have to write dx. If the variable is t, then you have to write dt. If variable z, you have to write dz. Giving one example to you. Now, you should write in your copy. Okay, take the screenshot. Now, I am explaining again one thing. Suppose derivative in practical example, d by dx of tan x is what? Sec square x. I am writing first in process. What is d tan x? Naturally it is sec square x dx. If we integrate both sides, d tan x, then integrate it, integration of sec square x dx. Okay. Then tell me what will happen. If I will write integration of sec square x dx, it becomes derivative integration. They will cancel. It becomes what? Tan x. Now look at here. Derivative of tan x is equal to sec square x. So integration of sec square x is what? Tan x. As you know it directly, if someone will ask you integration of sec square x dx, you will say, you should remember whose derivative is sec square x. we know the derivative of tan x is sec square x. So integration of sec square x is tan x. But I have to write another thing. That is what? Look at me. Suppose someone will ask me derivative of tan x plus 1. I will tell what? It is sec square x. Then that person will tell me, sir, integration of sec square x dx is tan x plus 1. Is not it? Yes, it is. Integration, then someone will ask, sir, derivative of tan x plus 2, it is sec square x or not? Because derivative of tan x is sec square x and derivative of 2 is what? 0. So, then that person will demand me, sir, integration of sec square x is not tan x plus 2. I will tell yes. Now that person will tell me, sir, here integration sec square x, here integration sec square x. Here integration result tan x plus 2, here tan x plus 1. Sir, I want to equalize them. What is, if both left side are equal, then right side are equal, then tan x plus 2. Then if they will cancel, then 1 will 2. Is it the process to prove 1 is equal to 2 is equal to 3 is equal to 4? No, this will not happen. So in each case, in every case, one can write d by dx of tan x plus any constant is sec square x. So integration of sec square x dx is equal to tan x plus a constant. This is important. Now we will read about this. Integration of any function, if you will integrate it, write the result with a constant. Mind it, there are 4 C's in the world. C. Then what is C? You know, samundar. Okay. Another C. What is that? C. If this C will not there, you will be not. Because if your mother will not, then how you will come to the world? So C is very important. Another is C. There are 4 C's in the world having very, very important role. But all are told as C. Here it is a very important role of C. If you will not write a C, you will not get any mark. You will deduce 1 or half mark from a long question. Now we know the derivative in C point. I am writing derivative of x to the power n is what? N x to the power n minus 1. Okay. And derivative of sin x is what? Cos x. Derivative of cos x is what? It is minus sin x. And derivative of d by dx of tan x is sec square x. Derivative of cot x is equal to what? Minus cosec square x. And derivative of sec x is equal to sec x into tan x. Now derivative of sin x is cos x minus sin x, tan x, sec square x, cot x minus cosec square x, integration sec x tan x, cosec x minus cosec x, cot x. Now I will write what? Integration of cos x. It is what? Derivative of sin x is cos x. So integration of cos x is sin x plus c. Integration derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Integration of sin x is equal to minus cos x. I am taking this minus sign to this place. Okay. Derivative of tan x is sec square x. So integration of sec square x is what? Is tan x plus c. Integration of cosec square x dx is equal to minus cot x plus c. Integration of what? Sec x tan x. Sec x tan x dx is equal to what? It is what? Sec x plus integration of cosec x cot x dx is equal to minus cosec x plus c. You have to remember this. Okay. Now look at some another example I am giving you. Derivative of sine inverse x is 1 by 1 minus x square root over. Derivative of tan inverse x is what? 1 by 1 plus x square. Derivative of sec inverse x is equal to 1 by x into root over of x square minus 1. It's mod. Okay. Now I am writing it this. Integration of 1 by 1 minus x square root over is what? It's sine inverse x. You understand it or not? I am multiplying dx, then integration. D sine inverse is equal to dx by 1 minus x square root over. So integration of dx by 1 minus x square is sine inverse x. ये sin inverse x का डेरिवेटिव ये है, इसका इंटीग्रेशन sin inverse x होगा. Similarly, dx by 1 plus x square, it is what? Tan inverse x plus c. Okay. The integration of x root over of x square minus 1 is what? It is sec inverse x plus. Okay. Now tell me what is the integration of x to the power 5 dx? Means you have to tell whose derivative. Suppose इसका derivative, then you have to tell me whose derivative is x to the power 5. Naturally, you know the derivative of x to the power 6 is what? It is equal to 6x to the power 5. If I will divide it by 6, then you will divide it by 6. It becomes what? X to the power 5. Then integration of x to the power 5 is equal to x to the power 6 by 6 plus a constant. Similarly, tell me what is integration of x to the power 10? Whose derivative is x to the power 10? Okay. Now look at here. You know derivative of which function will give you x to the power 10? Naturally, x to the power 11, its derivative is x to the power 11, its derivative is 11x to the power 10, but I want only x to the power 10. So if I will divide it here, then 1 by 11 will go out. It becomes what? 11 by 11. Okay. First x to the power 11 derivative 11x to the power 10. Then 1 by 11 if will go outside, it becomes x to the power 10. Naturally, it is x to the power 11 by 11 plus c. So from this we can observe integration of x to the power n is what? If x to the power 10, 11 by 11. X to the power 5, it is 6 by 6. Then you have to add 1. What you write here, you should divide it. X to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Look at here. Now, what is happening next? Suppose someone will ask me, sir, x to the power 3 by 2, what is its integration? Naturally, I will tell x to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 means 5 by 2. By what? 5 by 2 plus 1 plus c. Okay, 3 by 2 plus 1 by 3 by 2. Now, if we will differentiate this, it becomes 5 by 2 x to the power 3 by 2. Then 5 by 2 cancel, x to the power 3 by 2. Suppose someone is asking me x to the power minus 4. Then I will tell it is x to the power minus 4 plus 1. Minus 3 by minus 3 plus 6. If someone will ask me x to the power minus 1. So interesting thing will happen here. X to the power minus 1 is what? Is x to the power minus 1 plus 1 means x to the power 0 by 0 plus 6. And x to the power 0 means what? 1. 1 by 0, you know 1 by 0 is undefined. Means mu janini. So derivative of x to the power minus 1 is mu janini. So mu janini, derivative of mu janini is x to the power minus 1. Is it correct? Okay. Then what will happen? Now tell me, I am writing here 1 by x, x to the power minus 1, 1 by x is equal to what? Remember, whose derivative is 1 by x? Whose derivative is 1 by x? Naturally, you know it, ln x. The derivative of ln x is 1 by x. Log is always taking for a positive quantity. So here you have to put the modulus sign. Ln mod x plus c is equal to what? 1 by x. Now, this condition is satisfied for each and every cases. But for when n is equal to minus 1, this condition for n not equal to minus 1 and x for n is equal to minus 1, what will be the formula? The formula will be ln mod x plus c when n is equal to minus 1. When n is equal to minus 1. Sometimes in your board exam, this question comes. What is that? See, it will ask, the question will come, what is the integration of x to the power n dx? And you know, my students will be very pleased to write x to the power n integration, x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus 1, and they will get 0 mark. You have to write both conditions. This case happens when n not equal to minus 1. This case happens when n is equal to minus 1. Okay. Now, you should some faults. You have to know what is the foul game. Before going to play, you have to know the rules, the do's and do nots of the game. Similarly, first you have to know the do's and do nots of this. Suppose someone will ask you, what is the integration of sin qx? You will tell at that time it is sir sin 4 by 4 plus c. Then I will ask you, why you know, how you know it? Sir, you have told us x to the power n integration is x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So whatever you write here, you should put this sin to the power 3. So I am writing sin 4 by 4 plus c. Okay, you are doing suppositive. Now, the derivative of this part should be this. Means d by dx sin 4 by 4. What will be there? Answer. 1 by 4 will go outside. What is derivative of sin x 4? It is 4 sin qx cos x. Cancel. What is the answer? Then sin qx cos x. What is here? Here it is what? Sin qx. So then what you will do? Sir, no problem. We will just do sin multiply cos x and divide it by outside. Okay. If you will do like this, so then you should take the video class. Okay. I will learn from you. Don't do like this. Never multiply a variable. X is a variable. To inside and cancel that it is outside. It is a bomb blast thing. Don't do like this. Okay. So what is integration of sin qx? You should not think the integration of sine qx is equal to sine 4 by 4. I never tell you the formula like this. Anything to the power n dx is equal to that thing to power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Don't tell this. It is very, very important. Then sir, what we'll do? The formula is like this. X to the power n dx. Sir, if we will write box to the power n, box to the power n, d box, okay? What will be the formula? Then only you can write. See the remarkable difference. X, anything to the power n, you cannot write. Anything to the power n, derivative of that thing is box to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c, n not equal to minus 1, and here it is ln box plus c for n is equal to minus 1. Okay, it is what? ln box plus c. Remarkable difference is there. Don't put this here. Box to the power n d box applicable here. Here x to the power n d box, x to the power n dx is equal to this. For n not equal to minus 1, n is equal to minus 1, this is this. And if we will convert to in general form, you have to write box to the power n derivative box is equal to this. For n not equal to minus 1 is equal to this. For n is equal to minus 1. Never think such type of nonsense things in your mind. Never put these things. Okay? So, then question will arise in your mind, sir, then what happened about the integration of sine qx dx? Don't bother, my children. It will come later. Don't be so hurry. Okay, look at this. I am telling you one by one. I am telling you, remember this fundamental thing. Okay? Look at these 10 problems. Take this screenshot, but don't write in your copy. First observe what I am doing. After that you will do by yourself. Don't make the copy. Okay? What I am doing, it is first there is a principle. If fx plus gx, if two things, I am doing the integration plus or minus, then the formula is integration of fx plus, if plus you will take plus, if minus then you will take minus of this. Integration of fx plus integration. This is formula 1. Another very simple formula, so I am not writing in previous theory class. In my previous talks, I am not telling this. Okay, it is you, if lambda is constant only, then you will take outside integration of fx dx, just like the derivative formulas. Look at here, what I will do in number 1. In number one questions, these are two formulas. Okay, I am watching it. What is that? It is integration of x to the power 6, then integration of x square, then I will do integration of x, then integration of 1 dx. Okay? Now integration of x to the power 6 is x to the power 7 by 7 plus x to the power 3 by 3 plus x to the power 1, it is x to the power 2 by 2, and here integration derivative, very important, integration derivative cancel, it will become x. After writing all, you have to put only one c. If you will forget, then it is half mark will reduce from your copy. Okay, number 2, it is the number 1. Number 2 is what? You have to write y to the power half dy plus y to the power minus half dy plus y to the power minus 2 dy plus y to the power minus 3 dy. It is what? It is y to the power half, means y to the power half plus 1 by half plus 1 plus y to the power minus half, y to the power minus half plus 1 by minus half plus 1 plus y to the power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 plus y to the power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 is what? It is 2 by 3 y to the power 3 by 2 y to the power half minus, it is minus 1 by y minus 2 by y square plus. Okay. Now number 3. Then look at here. 6 will come outside. X cube, just open it. It becomes x square plus 10x plus 25 dx. It is what? 6 x cube x square. It is x5 dx plus 6 into 10. It is 60. X cube into x. It is x4 dx plus 25 into 6. 150. Integration of dx. It is 6 x6 by 6 plus 60 x5 by 5 plus 150x plus. Okay. Now number 4. Now number 4. It is x4th by x square plus 1. Very important thing. This types of problem where degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator. At that time what we will do? Just x4th minus 1 plus 1 by x square plus 1 dx. It becomes what? x4th minus 1 by x square plus 1 dx plus integration 1 by x square plus 1. Now tell me what is this? x4th minus 1 by x square plus 1. It is what? It is x4th minus 1 is x square plus 1 into x square minus 1. So if x square plus 1 cancel, then it becomes what? Because I am writing this thing, it is what? You know it is x square plus 1 into x square minus 1. Okay, it becomes x square minus integration of, what is integration of dx by x square? Whose derivative? Tell me. Whose derivative is 1 by 1 plus x square dx? Tell me. This is integration of what? X square dx minus integration of dx plus integration 1 by 1 plus x square dx. It becomes what? What is its integration? It is x3 by 3 minus x plus tan inverse x plus c. Okay. In this third step, you have to apply the formula. Looking x square plus 1 in denominator, you should think if the numerator is x4th minus 1, then only I will apply a square minus b square, which proceed in future, cancel x square plus 1 gives x square minus 1. Or ultimately you can do this problem in another method, that is you have to divide x4th by what? X square plus 1. First you have to divide x4th to x square. It becomes x square. X square into x square, it is x4th. X square into 1, it is x square. Then what you will do? You will take minus and minus, cancel this. It becomes minus x square. Then divide minus x square to x square. It becomes minus 1 and it becomes minus x square minus 1. and the result is plus, it is plus 1. This is, look at here. This is the remainder one. This is quotient. This is divisor. This is quotient. And according to this formula, x fourth by x square plus 1 is equal to, this is what? Bhagaphala telling us quotient plus remainder bhagashesha by bhajaka. This is quotient. And I am applying this here, this formula here, x fourth by x square plus 1. I am writing what? X square minus 1, x square minus 1 dx plus 1 by 1 plus x square dx. Then you will integrate this. I am doing in two ways. When the numerator, the condition, the numerator must be greater than the denominator. Okay. Now for number 5, it is what? It is x to the power half, x to the power 3 by 2. It is x to the power minus 3 by 2 dx. Okay, x to the power minus 3 by 2, then you will integrate the result. Okay, number 6, then you will find the answer. Integration number 6, it is 3 by x square. 3 will go outside. 3 by x square plus, okay, I am writing it again, 3 by x square dx. Integrate this plus 1 by x to the power 12 integration. This 3 will go outside, x to the power minus 2 dx plus x to the power minus 12 dx. Integrate this, write the result. Very easy. In number 7, what you will do? Look at that. Take the whole square. It becomes what? It becomes x fourth plus s square plus b square plus 2 into x square into root x into dx. It is what? It is integration of x fourth dx. It is integration of x dx plus 2 will go outside. It is x square root x. Means x to the power 2, x to the power half. It is x to the power 5 by 2 dx. Then you will integrate. Okay. And in number 8, that is also very easy. Just multiply. Don't tell in number 8. Number 8, don't write integration of x plus 3. Never equal to. Integration this into integration 2 minus x. Don't write. There is no formula like this. U into V. There is a formula after 5. After 5 classes I will tell. Okay. The integration of product of two functions. Here no. There is, don't write like this. You have to do what? Just multiply. It becomes minus x square. When you multiply, you will get minus x square plus minus 3x plus 2x minus x and plus 6. It becomes this x minus x square and it becomes plus minus x then plus 6. Then you will integrate it by 1 minus x square dx. It will become minus x square dx minus x dx. 6 will go outside. Dx ka integrations. X minus x square by 2 minus x3 by 3. Okay. Now number 9. What you have to do in number 9? Number 9, it becomes what? X plus 4 plus 4 root x by x4 into dx is equal to integration x by x4. X by x4, it becomes x to the power minus 3 dx plus 4 x to the power 4. It becomes x to the power minus 4 dx plus 4 will go outside. X to the power half, x to the power 4. It becomes x to the power 4 half minus 4. It is x to the power minus 7 by 2 dx. Okay, at 8 by 2, half minus 8 by 2 is minus 7 by 2. Then after you will integrate it both sides. Number 9. Number 10. Now in number 10, just multiply it. It becomes x into 2x. It is 2x square. 2x into root x. It is 2x to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 into x, that is x. Root x into 1, that is root x, by x square dx. It becomes what? It becomes 2x square by x square. It becomes what? 2 dx plus 2 x to the power 3 by 2 by x square. It is x to the power minus half dx plus x by x square. It is x to the power minus 1 plus it becomes x to the power half, x to the power 2, x to the power minus 3 by 2. Okay, you will apply formula and it is ln x, and applying x to it becomes 2x plus apply x to the power n. In each case you will get. Mind it, I am telling you repeatedly, take the screenshot of these 10 problems, do by yourself. When you are not able to do a problem, you should observe at that time. Okay.